This video contains sensitive images that might be triggering to some, but if you're hardcore, you may continue.
Hey TB, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It has been a while. I have surely missed you guys, and I know that some of you guys might have missed me too, and some of you like left. But before I get into this video, it's time to do some body edit. It's been a while since you've seen my face. Done with that. So guys, like I said, it has been a minute, and judging by the title, you already know what the video is about. From the thumbnail, from the title, this bitch is here to talk about what she has been through. And guys, I've been through a lot, like a lot. I was supposed to shoot this video since last year. You can imagine, the video is supposed to have been up since last year, but my face didn't let me. I thought like I thought I was gonna get better in time and do the whole whatever before and after, but I'm here now after 1 year. Guys, it took 1 year to get to where I am today. So before I get into it, yeah, I just want to show you the progress of my face. Like, I still have a lot of dark spots and all that, a lot of blemishes, hyperpigmentations and all that, but it's better. It's far better. So let me tell you guys the story of how it all began. So it began last year May. I started having rashes on my face, and before that, like, I've always been like a simple person. I've never like really been into skincare. In fact, I don't know what skincare was. I would use the cream I used on my body, on my face, like NIVEA. I would use my NIVEA on my body and I would use it on my face. Like, I would change soap here and there. I didn't have like a particular soap. I would use black soap this time around, use Dove, use Eva. I would change. So, but I would use wipes once in a while. If I was in the mood, I would get wipes. If I was in the mood, I'll get cleanser. But those were like the only things that I did on my face. Once in a while, yeah, scrub, but it wasn't like a routine. It wasn't a ritual. It wasn't every time. So it started May. I started having like rashes on my face, like around this area, and I was like, could I be reacting to water? Because I was in the hostel. So I thought maybe I could be reacting to the school water and all that. I was like, oh yeah, it could be water. It's going to go in time. I shouldn't worry. And so I did not. I'll go to school, come back and all that. But then it wasn't getting better. It wasn't going away. I was like, what the F is going on here? What is going on here? So I let it go. And then months kept on passing by, and it just kept on getting worse and worse and worse.
Wow, the pressure is getting worse. Hey.
And I'm someone who has always had like smooth face. Even through my puberty time, I did not really have pimples. Even if I had like 1 or 2 and it would go away. I've never battled with rough face or anything. So it was getting to me. Like, you guys will see the pictures, you guys will know how bad it was getting to me. And we were on break this period when it was happening, and I was like, gosh, please, before school resumes, let all this clear from my face. Because sometimes some people's curiosity, they don't know how to ask questions. If you watch my last video, you know what I'm talking about. How like I kept on getting asked, Mary, what's up, what happened to your face and all that. Now you guys know the reason why I was saying all that. It was because of this whole shenanigan. And so I was like, let this whole thing go before school resumes, because I did not want questions and all that. And so my sis Martha was not like, maybe you should like get into skincare, because well, I'm always on TikTok, and I was watching a lot of things. I was like, well, yeah, it's time for me to get into TikTok. Not TikTok, because I'm always on TikTok. It's time for me to get into skincare. So one day I just went and got some products. I got face wipe, I got wipes, I got sunscreen. I have never used sunscreen in my life. Never used sunscreen in my life, but I got sunscreen because the girls were like, if you don't use sunscreen, you do blah 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 blah. So I went and got sunscreen. I got cleanser. I think I got face wash. No, I don't know. Yeah, I got face wash. I got face cream, because you know you're not supposed to be using the same cream that you use on your body on your face. So I got DR-RASHEL face cream, DR-RASHEL sunscreen, because DR-RASHEL was the it product during that time. Everywhere on TikTok, everyone like, you should use DR-RASHEL is it. And I was like, let me just try the DR-RASHEL that these people are going on about, and so I bought it. But guys, not everything that works for another person is going to work for you. Everybody has different skin type. DR-RASHEL was making me black. On top of my pimples and rashes and dark spots, I was not getting black on top. You can imagine how ugly. You can imagine how ugly I looked, man. I looked so freaking ugly. I looked like I was looking like my problems. Normally, you'll be going through a lot, but packaging and all that, you compose your composure 100%. But then it was bringing out my steez. Like, it was bringing out my steez. I would do everything to cover up my face. I stopped using DR-RASHEL. In fact, I threw it away. I was also using the serum, the face serum. My mom came and collected it. I was like, Mommy, this thing is gonna make you dark. She was like, blah blah blah. What works for you? What don't work for me? Blah blah blah. So I was getting dark. Gosh, Mary, what was going on? If I'm wearing my wig, if I was on wig, when my Dora the Explorer wig, I need to I'll make sure it covers my forehead, because the rashes was all over the forehead. It was on the cheeks, it was on the chin, it was everywhere. So the fringe will cover this place, and then I will always like try to make the bulb cover the face. Like, my confidence was so low. Gosh, it was so low. Like, if I was talking one-on-one to someone, the thought in my head is, please, what? In fact, I wouldn't even be looking at you straight in the eye. I'm looking down, because I do not want you to like notice, like to be focused on my face. And then talking, I'm like, in my head, I'm like, gosh, what's this person thinking about? What's this thinking about my face? Blah 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 blah. What are they saying in their mind? Blah 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 blah. It was that bad. Like, my confidence was so low. Guy, I didn't take pictures. Apart from pictures I was taking to like track my progress, I couldn't, like, if I go, even Snapchat couldn't hide my problem. You know how Snapchat can make even the ugliest person look so fine. I was the ugliest person. Snapchat could not hide. It couldn't hide anything, man. Everything was bra bra bra. Everything was, it was so exposed. Like, the dark spots, the rashes, it was so bad. It was so bad. And then my prayer of how I wanted it to go before school resumed September, it did not. It was still there. It was still there and worse. So I resumed school. I was still covering. I'll be covering the face with my braids and all that. I'll get questions here and there. Mary, what happened to your Mary? What happened to your face? I'm like, I don't know. I don't want to hear questions like, what happened to my face? I know I'm going through things. You don't need to like point it out to me. Like, am I blind? I'm not blind. I can see it with my eyes. Gosh, I don't like when fine girls have things on their face. Nobody wants to have issues with their face, in case you do not know. Be sensitive with your words, okay? So that's why I just kept on living, kept on living, kept on living, kept on hiding, kept on hiding, kept on hiding. Confidence was low. I was always talking to Martha. I'm ugly. I feel so ugly. And Martha being the most I don't know, she can advise Martha. Maybe you're not ugly. No matter what, you're not ugly. And so I was like, if this product that you bought the other time are not working, maybe you should try new things. So I called my guy, my friend, so who's into all these cosmetic things. He sells all these creams and all that. And I was like, so I need help. I need help. And so I went to his shop, and then he was not like, your face is not that bad. It's not that bad. See, you know when someone is lying. My face was bad, but also was saying, your face is not that bad, boss. It's not. You're exaggerating. It's not that bad. I was like, so just suggest what you think will work for me. He suggested one anti-pimple soap, one cleanser. I can't remember the name at all. I was like, these two products are going to work. They're going to work magic. Everything is going to clear. And I was like, I trust the boss. And so I went back to school, kept on using my product. The anti-pimple soap was drying up my face. It was drying up my face real bad. Like, my face was like I was looking like a zombie. And then the cleanser was just making me fair. But my rashes and my pimples were not going. They were getting worse and worse by the day and a minute. It wasn't working. Nothing was working. I called up my friend Captain, because Captain was like, there's someone I know, this guy, there's nothing this guy doesn't know how to like diagnose. There's nothing, any product he says is good. And I was like, blah 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 blah. Let me ask him what can I do about my face. And then she asked, and then he suggested one cream like that was too expensive for me, that I couldn't get it. That's another thing. People that go through all these things, skincare is money. Skincare is freaking expensive. So I couldn't get the cream that Catherine suggested. I kept on using the ones that I had. It went on December. I was just bright. I was fair, and I don't know. It's like, as you're bright like that, but it's more noticeable. Like, your problems are very, very noticeable, and that's how it was. It kept on going like that. Martha came. Before December, Martha told me about Tretinoin. And I went to TikTok, and I searched about the Tret now, and I was seeing how it was purging people. Like, pimples, it made their pimples worse before it got better. And I was like, Martha, I'm not trying to make myself worse. I'm already going through a lot. I don't need to like make it worse. So I did not get on that Tretinoin journey earlier, which I regret. I wish I started it when she told me about it. Come December, she came. Before she came, I was like, Martha, at this point, I don't think my face can get any worse than this. So just get me the Tret, because I searched everywhere here in Jos and I couldn't find Tretinoin. Surprisingly, I don't know. So I was like, please just get it for me when you're coming. And she was like, all right. And so she came. I started the Tret journey, and it has a lot of rules and regulations. You need to moisturize your skin, blah blah blah. Use it so for how many days. I followed all the instructions that I saw online about using Tret. But it didn't purge me. I feel like because I was going through a lot, my face was really bad. So how bad can it become again? So I started Tret, and it still wasn't getting better. Then one of my friends suggested that maybe it has to do with something internally. Maybe since I've tried everything else, I even also said it, that maybe it's something else, maybe something deeper. So I should see like a doctor or a dermatologist. And I was like, oh yeah, I hate anything that has to do with hospitals and doctors. I hate it. So I went and I told them my problem, and I told them that I was on Tret. I told them that I was on Tret, and then she was not like, Tret, and it's not harsh on your face. No, it's not. It's actually very normal for me. So she suggested, she diagnosed some drugs, DOXYCAP and one EpiDem, like that. And before that, before I went to see a dermatologist, I saw on TikTok one girl, like she had almost similar issues with me. She was talking about a drug called Ketoconazole. It's an antifungal drug. So I like kept that one in my mind. So when I went to get the drug, when I went to see the professional, and she like prescribed the DOXYCAP and EpiDem. EpiDem is it's like format A. Yeah, I also use format A. Format A was making me light. It didn't do shit, man. It didn't. And EpiDem was similar to format A, but that's what she suggested. So I got on taking the DOXYCAP. I was taking the Ketoconazole, and I was using the EpiDem, and my face started getting better. It really started getting better. Like I could see the results were very visible. The pimples started going and everything started drying out, started going. But then one thing, all these things always leaves dark spots and all that, and so it left, like, not completely. I'm still like, I still have, I beg, it has gone. It has. So it left like a lot of dark spots. Like it was so bad. It was so black here. It was so black here. Like it was so bad, the dark spots. And then I went to meet Nonso again, and I was like, he was like, boss, your face is so much better. I was like, yeah, can you suggest something that will clear my dark spots, but something that will not bleach me? And he was like, you know, there's nothing that will clear dark spot that will not bleach, that will not bleach, that will not lighten you. Because anything that will like clear your dark spot has to like lighten the dark spot first before it clears up. And I was like, I don't want anything that's going to bleach me. It was like, it won't bleach you. And so he suggested one face cream like that, one Parley face cream that I should use, but not use every day. So I started using that face cream, and I do not use it every day, and my dark spot has like cleared tremendously. Like it really has cleared. So I'm still a work in progress, and I'm going to be showing you all the product that I used and all that. And I just want to say, for those going through the same issue, it's not easy, man. It's not. I didn't think it was going to end like the way it was. Just kept on getting worse and worse, but it has finally ended. So I just want to say you should be patient, because honestly it takes time, it takes patience, man. I said it took a year. I'm not joking. May last year, it took 1 year for me to get to where I am today, and I'm still not back to how it was. So it really takes patience. So you should just be kind to yourself and surround yourself with people who are kind. I beg, I cannot emphasize on that much. Surround yourself with people that are not judgmental, won't say trash things about your face. Because when someone has all these things and people assume is, oh, the person is dirty, it doesn't have to do with someone's cleanliness. It just happens. So you should just surround yourself with people who are very sensitive, who do not talk anyhow, people who are just always going to be encouraging you, kind people. That's honestly what I'm going to advise. So yeah, thank you guys for watching my video. If you got this far, I love you. I really do love you, and I really missed you guys. So give this video a huge thumbs up if you liked it, and subscribe if you haven't, and share to your friends and family. Share to anyone who you think needs this video. Okay, bye.